Cyber attacks around the world are getting worse every year, and no company is immune from the threats. Cybersecurity companies have to stay ahead of bad actors who are using equally sophisticated technologies. Check Point has been a leader in the space for nearly 30 years and is now protecting customers against so-called fifth-generation cyber attacks. Gil, you've been around the cybersecurity industry for a really long time, essentially since the beginning. How has the industry evolved since you founded Check Point?
29 years ago, I had to convince people that the internet has potential. Today, I don't think we can imagine our life without the internet. So from simple attack that you just need to protect your network and kind of know what's coming in and out your network, it became something that you need to protect all your assets, your cloud systems, your endpoints, your servers, your IoT systems.
Well, I think this is something that's on all executives' minds around the world, is what's the right next step to take? So when you're onboarding a new big customer, how do you consult them in that regard?
I think we have a few basic principles that I think are very important. Not everyone is using them. First, we think what's important is what we call prevention first architecture. You need to prevent the attackers. If they're already in, it's too late, and especially in cyber, it takes seconds to steal your data. Sounds simple, but most systems in the world are the opposite. They detect, and then you have to figure out that you've been infected. What should we do? So prevention first is important. Second is we preach today for more consolidated architecture. You have multiple elements. You can't block one type of attack on your email system and then have it get through your web browsing. You need to have everything coordinated and works together.
Right.
But we need to protect against the fifth generation of cyber attacks today.
What's different about the fifth generation versus the previous?
The fifth generation cyber attack are first what we call polymorphic. They look different each time they come around. So you can't just say, I've seen this attack, because the same attack will look differently when it comes around the next time. Second, they are not attacking the target. So you have, let's say, an endpoint or a mobile phone or a web server. They're not going necessarily to attack that device. They're going to use this device to get to the next one and the next one, and only at some stage of the attack, they can download what we call the malicious payload that can actually cause the damage, and the damage can be stealing your data, turning off destroying your system, using it to attack another system. So actually, if you analyze some of these attacks at the first stages, they don't look that bad, but they can turn, based on time, based on where they are, into something really bad.
Attackers are now using AI and getting more and more sophisticated with that AI. So how do you tackle that challenge?
Today, we have more than 60 engines that analyze everything that's going on the network and make a verdict. By the way, about 30 of these engines are AI-based and are looking into that. Our goal, by the way, is to prevent attacks that are unknown, not just to prevent the ones that we've seen before, but prevent the unknowns. But it's really a lot of work with computer algorithms, researchers, and by the way, also some cases, building simple systems that just know what to keep in and what to keep out.
Are governments playing a bigger and bigger role in trying to combat this challenge?
Not enough. I can tell you that almost every government around the world is putting big budgets on the cyber defense. Unfortunately, they're putting maybe even more budget on cyber attacks. And the bad thing is not just that one country will attack the other one, but these technologies get discovered, and then the technologies that were developed by superpowers become in the hands of every hacker and every kid. So that's the big risk. The challenge with the defense is that governments are taking a kind of traditional approach. We collect intelligence, we know what's going on. The problem is that once you got this intelligence, this attack is coming, you don't have the army or the police to stop it.
Right.
Because there is no cyber army or cyber police. There is cyber army in traditional defense, but you can't send that. So that's what we're trying to change in some projects, is build this combined force that takes this intelligence and in real time translate it into what I said, prevention.